Hey, it's us. Once again. We double backing on ya. How about it? Oh.
Is this a dance? Or just, what am I doing? Am I just moving?
I don't know.
Nobody do that?
I think I'm pretty sure.
MC Hammer used to do that.
Nah,
when
he used to do like Running Man type.
Yeah,
dances.
when he was doing a Running Man, he used to
No, I don't think.
Maybe it was Vanilla Ice.
No, I'm thinking it's like more up to date.
Oh, this up to date, like Bankhand. Bankhand, ain't it the Bankhand?
Say that word.
Bankhand bounce. Bankhead bounce. What's that? What's that?
Bankhand. I'm leaving to that.
I just want to be hip, guys.
It's all right, brother. It's all right. You're right. But we're here, people. You know, Mike B is getting his inks out.
I'm sorry.
But I have another story. I saw another story. Now I heard this one. Mm-hmm. You know, on every now and then I listen to the Breakfast Club on 105.
Now when you say every now and then, do you mean like every day?
Not every day.
All right.
Seriously, not every day. You know, every now and then, you know, the radio station, but not the the interviews and stuff.
Okay, like the morning talk show.
Or yeah. But they was talking about a story about an employer. I don't know what business that he had, but he was the boss, and he was being sued by two of his employees. Mm-hmm. It was one man in particular, that they had the story on, and so I heard him talking about it, and so I looked up the story, and it caught my ear.
Yeah, what happened?
The thing was, the boss had like a little meeting with two employees. Both of them, everybody is black in this situation, mm-hmm. and he basically told them, hey, you two are smart individuals, but sometimes you act like some dumbasses every now and then, and what better yet, y'all acting like some niggas. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to talk. Y'all act like niggas in the most inappropriate time.
Yeah, get your shit together.
Get your shit together. You know how we are, mm-hmm. and you know how people get comfortable in the workplace. Especially if when black folk around. You got those, or they're professional, and then you know us. We know us. And I guess they got a little head of themselves, and to the point where he had to bring them in, mm-hmm. And let them know,
they was getting a little too comfortable.
Their ratchetness comes into the play.
Yeah, not doing their work.
For me to call you a nigga and you my employee, you doing some ratchet shit. Mm. Either you're cussing or you're saying some bullshit.
You're coming to work with your do-rag and your pants sagging.
Yeah,
you're playing that.
You're playing domino. He not white, might be.
So I have to do the
hip hop.
I'm just saying.
I think he's like 40s. Or no. I'm sorry. He's 61.
Okay.
And so he's coming into the situation like, I'm trying to, I'm trying to help you out.
Get him back on the right track.
Get him back on the right track. Y'all an asset to what I'm doing, but y'all doing too much.
Yeah, you're hurting yourself.
And you're not making me look professional.
So basically, he was trying to get him like a heart to heart.
It was a black heart to heart. I'm pretty sure he ain't gonna say that to if he had some white employees. I'm pretty sure,
Mate, hell, if they was acting the same way, you know what?
Unless you just take person,
you're acting like some niggas right now.
Usually don't.
You can't say that to white people.
You can say that shit, but you just usually don't.
Okay.
That just doesn't happen really.
You're acting real niggerish. Maybe he can say that.
I can see if it was another white person saying it, but I wouldn't think of a why not? Why not?
That's inappropriate.
Seeing that shit is inappropriate. Period. Like that.
Okay.
But you know when you amongst
brothers,
black folk,
these people,
black folk.
Yeah.
You would think, and
you
he's
feel
saying like he's coming from another era. That's what he was saying. I thought I was helping him, but the thing was they sued him. For the one of the people had him on. They recorded from their phone when they were in the meeting when he said this, and so they sued him and took him to court. Saying they didn't appreciate being called nigga type deal. Let me look at the actual for punitive damages. I don't know what that shit is.
Well, I guess everybody usually you will sue for one thing, and then just because you wasting my time, or just because that's what punitive damages are.
Well, I mean, I know what the punitive damages are. I'm trying to find the charge.
No.
What they. They got.
No matter the charge, it doesn't make sense to me for them to. First of all, you recorded me without my permission, and you record. Maybe you didn't appreciate the fact that I said you were acting like I didn't call you an N-word, or did he call them like? Did he say niggas? Quit acting like niggas. What did he say?
You and he named a previous employee, so it was just one person. You and a previous employee are just alike. Both of you are smart as shit, but dumbasses. You know what it is. Both of you are niggas. Y'all act like niggas all the time. And
he said both of you are N-word.
Both of you are niggas. Y'all act like niggas all the time. Mm-hmm. And then he come back and say, and I'm not saying the term nigga as derogatory. Sometimes it's good to know when to act like a nigga, but y'all act like niggas all the time. Both of you are very bright, but y'all act like niggas at inappropriate times, and that's what they recorded word for word, Mm-hmm. And now I can see, but I think when he said you a nigga, I think that's probably what sent him over the top. Mm-hmm. As far
then I think the whole conversation probably made the one person angry because he's been called out on this BS. On what he's doing because he's wrong. But I feel like initially I thought he was saying y'all acting like. I didn't know he was saying.
That's what I said. You was a nigga. That's what I said. I think that's what turned in their favor.
That changes my opinion.
But and then it seemed like he almost heard himself and said,
I don't mean it in a derogatory manner.
No, I'm saying when he said y'all acting like. He said, because he said it right after. Mm-hmm. He's like, y'all niggas, and then he said, y'all acting like niggas.
But I can see him saying you're black, your mama black, or you ain't shit, your mama wasn't shit, you ain't gonna never be shit. I can see it in that manner. I can see he was wrong. He was wrong.
I don't think his motive was wrong. I think that's how he interpreted what was wrong, and because. As far as black people, we know we got if you want to call it niggerish or rashness, let's get real. That's part of our culture. That's how we are. That's how our family is. You got those in your family. And you love them just the same. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's and we know as black people, if there's a time and place to.
Can you tell me what kind of do that? You know what kind of? Well, you don't know what kind of job this was.
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure. But it's a job though. It's somewhat.
But I feel like this was a job like at the car wash or somewhere you could goof around. This is what it sounded like, and he was like, there's a time where you can be niggerish, but y'all all the damn time. Y'all never turned it off. Y'all never turned y'all niggerdom off.
But why should that be?
I think the job makes a difference.
No, I mean if you set the standard, it shouldn't make a difference. If he,
I would have just fired him. I wouldn't have had the conversation, but he's trying to do the nice.
He was trying to, and he was talking to an old 2013 person.
Yeah, he was talking. Yeah, a young person.
Yeah, he's 61. He come from old 60s and 70s.
Mm-hmm. Where you can actually sit down and have heart-to-heart talk
and say that, hey man, you acting like a nigga. And usually how they'll take it,
He tried to pull a Mr. Clark on him from Lean On Me.
Oh yeah.
And they weren't ready.
You like to get high, huh? Straight up. But I mean, it was. I think
I can see both sides.
I can think and how he was thinking, and how it could. It just didn't turn in his favor. Because
I don't think young people nowadays know how to take that type of talk. I think it's a different era. I mean, me personally, I probably would have took it. I probably would have been upset about it initially, but then I would have looked at what he was actually saying, looked at my actions, and probably made a change, or like, okay, you know what, I can't do this, and left. I wouldn't have thought to sue. I wouldn't have thought to pull out my tape recorder unless I'm just recording it just so I can talk to somebody else about it.
Let me tell you the money he had to give up. He must pay $25,000. And his organization must pay $5,000. So he out 30 G's for this one incident. That's
Do anybody else have to pay money for using the N-word? Did I?
This is the first time I've actually actually sued somebody for calling me a nigga. Nigga, please.
I would love to see this guy that sued him. So I can I want to be the judge. And that's all I'm going to say about it.
He won.
Yeah,
he played the system and
even though he won, I wonder if he still took heed to what he was saying.
No, because if you that type of guy.
Well, okay, now you gonna get $30,000. Okay. But you still need to learn how to act in society. You can't be that way all your life. Now,
giving him that $30,000, then teach him not one.
You don't think so?
It taught him
that when somebody call you N-word, you can sue.
You can sue. I won. America's beautiful, and so hey, well, I mean, if you can do it.
No, this is making me angry.
Yeah, I mean, it can. It can. And dude out 30 G's, and so, and the thing was, I don't agree with the way I understand, because I would come at the same way, thinking I wouldn't, somebody wouldn't be taping me, you be thinking, you giving some words,
you're trying to motivate and encourage. Well, I mean, you trying to like I said earlier, you trying to get them back on track. Do what he's supposed to do. Get back where you were when you first started. Unless you've been this Negro all this time and been acting a fool at work. At work. That's what I don't understand. Like you said, there's a time and a place. And you don't know, like, where your mama and your daddy at? Who agreed to this bullshit? Thinking this was a good idea, a quick check. But did you learn anything from it? That's my question. Are you going to still be a nigga? Get the hell out of here. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Shit, they got 30 G's to
30 G's. Buy 2 gold chains and that's it. Now what you gonna do?
Sue somebody else.
Look, everybody looking for a quick come up. It's all about the quick come.
And you knew they were going in because you taping them.
Who? Yes,
you coming in
now, unless situation. I've been in this meeting for 30 minutes and we 10 minutes in and he done called me the N-word like 19 times already. Then I might pull out my phone like, okay, I got a feeling he gonna keep going and I don't know why. But
how he said it seemed like it was right to the point.
Why not leave?
Who? The person?
The employee.
That's what I'm saying. They came in with a motive. If you already coming in taping the conversation,
yeah, I
just might get something that they can that
which makes me question the old man. Like maybe that's all he calls him, and they're like, this is my opportunity to get it on tape.
No, or they already knew they've been bullshitting all this time. This is the talk.
And they were just taping like, what he gonna say?
What
and
he
then he
say?
ended up calling them the N-word. And, I didn't know it was going to go that far. But he got a clown suit on outside doing jumping jacks.
See, but I don't think it's I'm thinking it's I don't think it's just like a old poopadoo job. Especially when you call somebody smart. When, I wouldn't call somebody smart and they rubbing on a window. Dry. You coming out the car wash. You smart as hell. But you a nigga as hell. That smart wouldn't just come out my mouth when I'm working in a car wash. I'm sorry. So I'm thinking,
and we're not trying to offend anyone who works at car wash.
It's just real, You smart as hell. I don't think there's no Goodwill Huntings.
No.
At a car wash. Writing equations on the window of a car. You smart as hell, nigga. I'm sorry, brother. Fuck all that. But that's just my mind, people. The thing is, don't let nobody in the meeting with a phone. That's the lesson out of this.
Security outside the door, like
yeah, they pat you down. We don't want no electric devices in this meeting. Do you like the president? If there's a recording device, it's gonna be me. That's head the meeting.
And then you gotta sign some paperwork saying that you acknowledge the fact that this conversation may or may not be recorded.
Bum. And it's coming to that point. When you got phones and technology that can do that shit, people taking pictures from their glass frame. What the hell? And I don't know you recording me.
Well, what are you doing? Just be careful. Don't be sorry. Be careful.
But why I gotta be careful 24 hours a day when I'm thinking somebody? I don't know.
This is America. That's
fuck that.
That's all I got to say.
I'm gonna have to have a waiver with everybody I talk to now.
Just passing out little certificates on the street, like, do not record me. I do not release my photo.
You can't even hug nobody at church no more. They give you hold up. I got that little waiver. In the name of Jesus.
Since we talk about church.
Yeah,
Should we go in?
And until then, people, it's been good. It's been a nice time. We've learned our lessons. Until then, next people. Till the next.
I think they know what you were meaning to say.
Well, hopefully we'll come back again.
And it won't be like a year hiatus like it was this last time.
It might be. That's all I gotta say.